Some people seem to think the government is the answer for everything, you know, free food, free health care, free this, free that, free. But it's not free. These young kids need to be taught self-responsibility.
We have another child labor story, this one out of some other state, where a legislator was defending the use of child labor. And see, this is the issue with, Republicans across the country is, they look at issues like this where a child was killed by bosses in Mississippi, where children were being put in danger in Alabama, in Georgia, and things like this. They see that, and the problem that they see is that this is illegal. Bosses should be allowed to kill children to extract profits from their bodies. That's basically the position of the Republican Party across the country. And as an illustration of that, here is a Republican state legislator defending the use of child labor and arguing for its expansion.
We recognized. Lady from Boone.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Just to speak on the bill.
Proceed, lady.
This is a good bill, and everyone should vote yes for this. But I'm just going to kind of expand here. It seems like the division is great in this room. One side of the aisle versus the other is so obvious. At what point are people going to be self-responsible? Some people seem to think the government is the answer for everything. Free food, free health care, free this, free that, free. But it's not free. These young kids need to be taught self-responsibility. And I can tell you my personal story. I started working at age 9. And I continued to work throughout high school when I was 14, 15. And my parents, I wanted to get a driver's license. And they're like, sorry, Cherie, we can't afford to add you to our car insurance, much less a car. And I went to work in Columbia at 15, but my older brother was 17, so we worked the same location. He drove. He was able to buy his own car and pay his own insurance. And my parents were fully supportive, and it didn't affect any grades whatsoever. My parents always asked me, Cherie, how do you get A+? Well, Mom and Dad, you get 100% on your homework, and you do extra credit. And throughout high school, when I was working 12 months out of the year, my high school counselor came to me and said, Cherie, you're bored. You got enough credits. Graduate early. I graduated early out of high school, went to work full-time, working full-time while going to school. It is good for these kids. And you know what these kids of today are? Majority of them are lazy. They don't know what work ethic is. But they know how to play video games all night. They know how to join gangs. They know how to get into trouble. Get a job and be responsible. Vote yes.
Hey, 5 seconds. Just wanted to say that this is only possible because of our donors. If you want to see more of this, then consider donating yourself at tvlr.fm/donate.
So there you go. Here's the Republican Party position. Children should not be allowed to play video games, and capitalists should be able to extract profits from their bodies. Vote for Republicans. It's crazy. That is absolutely Looney Tunes. Advocating for children working at 9 years old. 9 years old. That is just wild, absolutely wild. Fortunately, I do think that most Americans do not believe that we should extract profits from the bodies of 9-year-old children. But some people who are in elected office do, and that's very, 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 very scary. But hot take, yeah, children should not actually be forced to labor for capitalists. They should be able to play video games. They should be able to get an education. They should be able to focus on their education. They should be able to focus on socialization and having fun and being children. Yes. They know how to play video games and they know how to join gangs. That's, I don't know what else really there is to say I don't know really what else there is to say about that. It's just an absolute. It's crazy that that people like this exist. But it is it is what it is, and I guess props to her for just saying it out loud and not hiding from it. So there you go. That was Missouri GOP representative. GOP representative from Missouri. Do crime be video games? Kids today, says We Are Ronin. If kids play video games, then that means they could be making us more money. Capitalists, says Jacob in the chat, not me. Adam is calling BS about her work history. Adam in the chat says somebody should look up her Social Security deposits. Yeah. You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.